How to shop on ALIEXPRESS from Singapore. The first and most important thing when we are on the app or website is to look for the section with a flag to select the official ALIEXPRESS version for Singapore. For language, you can leave it in English, though sometimes it appears in other languages. You can change it if you prefer, and also change the currency. In this case, I'm going to set it to US dollars and then click Save. Now, the official ALIEXPRESS version for Singapore has loaded, and we are going to shop step by step. I'll show you everything you need to know, alright? Let me show you how to shop step by step and what you need to take note of. As you can see here, there are many products, lots of deals, and actually, at the top, you'll find even more. In fact, here we find a product offer, and we also see product categories here. But what we are going to do is pick a sample product and I'll show you what you need to look out for. First of all, let's choose a random product. Let's pick this product here on the right. It's already showing up for us. And let's take a closer look at all the things we need to pay attention to. First of all, on the left side, we should look at the photos to see if they really match the product description, which is this one here. Always remember to pay close attention to the title of the product because sometimes you might get confused. That is to say, they might be showing you this iPhone here, but actually they're not selling the iPhone, they're selling this battery. That's why it's important to tell the difference, because sometimes people feel cheated when they see one product in the pictures but receive something else. But that's because they didn't read this part, the title. Also, remember that when we are searching for products on ALIEXPRESS, the price you see is the lowest available price. What do I mean by that? When you go into the listing, you notice that if, for example, I change the color of the product or the specifications here, you'll see that some options cost more than others. For example, this one here costs $15.22 and this one here is $16.18. That's why, before you know how much it costs, you need to specifically choose which variation or size of the product you want so you can see the final price. After that, once you've read and seen all this, scroll down to the bottom where you'll find the reviews. And here, the important thing is that it has at least 4.5 stars and hopefully also quite a number of reviews. For example, in this case, it only has 15. I recommend a minimum of 30 or even 50 just to be sure that real people are actually buying these products. Now, let's click on where it says see more. And here we are going to filter, using this image icon so we can read and, more importantly, see real photos of the products. This is because the photos shown at the top of the ALIEXPRESS page are, let's say, edited and look very nice, whereas the photos here in the reviews are real photos from customers who have actually bought this specific product. So here, we can already see more for comparison, for example, how big it actually is in someone's hand or on a table. And here, we can see in detail exactly what it's really like. Once you've chosen the product you want, now we'll move to the right side to make the purchase. Now, here you need to make sure about the person who's selling it to you. What you can do is click on it, and you'll be taken to the shop or to the products that this person is offering. You can check here, in this section, how many positive or negative reviews they have overall, because this person doesn't just sell this product, but several others as well. And obviously it's better if they have generally positive reviews. Then this will show up depending on where you are. Just click on it, and here you need to specifically choose the country. Then you'll select based on where you're located, and that's it. This applies here. Remember that depending on where you are, on the left side where the price is shown, it might include some taxes as well, depending on your location. Then down here at the bottom, you'll see the shipping price. In this case, it's completely free, but there's no tracking provided. That means we won't be able to track the product to know where in the world it is, whether it's already reached our city, or even if it's already arrived at our doorstep. So, I recommend that you buy products that come with a tracking option instead. For this, just search for it, go in, and here, when you select free shipping, it should show that tracking is included. Next, here it will specifically show the date when the product will arrive, at your house or at the place you've chosen to receive it. After that, if you want, you can change the quantity. You can choose as many products as you want, just increase the number here and order accordingly. I'll leave it at 1 and click Buy Now. Once I click Buy Now, this will appear here. Here, my shipping address shows up. It's censored because it's my personal address, but I can click on Change here and adjust the address to wherever I am. Then, under Payment Methods, depending on where you're located, you'll see options here to add a credit or debit card or some other payment methods. Like I mentioned, this depends on your location, and as you can see, there's an option here for promo codes. I'll leave one for you in the description if I can get access to it. Then here in the summary, you'll see the product price and the shipping cost. This probably changed and went up because I only chose a really cheap product. That's why I recommend that you go straight to any product here and add a few items. And once you add a few more products, the shipping cost will probably go down, so it won't be so expensive. So what you can do is talk to your friends or family who also want to order from AliExpress and make a single order together. That way, the shipping cost will drop a lot, or at least stay the same, but since you're buying more items, it's definitely more worth it. And once you've made your purchase here, just click on Place Order. When you get your tracking number, go to this website called 17Track, just like you see at the top. What you need to do is enter your tracking numbers here to keep track of your orders, so you know where your parcel is, whether it's already in your country, if it's reached your house, and you can keep a close eye to make sure your order really arrives. Similarly, if your order doesn't arrive at your house or the place you chose, you can file a claim with AliExpress and they'll refund your money. But for that, you need to pay close attention to the delivery date. Remember, this one said that the latest it would arrive is by May 5th. So, since it's May, what you should do is wait until that date. And when that date comes, if your product from this seller still hasn't arrived, you just file a claim to get your money back.